All right, we're recording. I'm a little bit lost for words, so this is going to be sort of a bit of a screwed up video because of what I've been watching on YouTube. I have to share with you my fans of the show, my supporters, because it's going to affect us all. And I hope it's not for a while, but it's looking like the ball is starting to pick up speed here on YouTube. Now, I don't know what channels everybody watches out there, but you know, the stuff that I watch, a lot of news. I'm a big newsie, and YouTube is changing. And there's a video that I really want. It's 20 minutes long, but I'm going to put a link below. You have to watch it, guys. This guy does a really good job of explaining what's going on. There's a lot of other creators that have done videos on this topic, but they get so upset that a little bit of foul language starts taking place, and this is the only one that's PG, clean. G, actually, there's not a word in it that's bad, but you really need to watch it if you're a YouTube viewer, okay, a YouTube supporter of YouTube creators. You have to watch this because YouTube is on the cusp of going over the cliff, guys. Things have changed, you know, and I told you last June things changed, that something was going on with the way YouTube was recommending channels, and it was like they were putting the smaller channels on the back burner, and it was only the big channels that were generating views, and you know, and it's gotten to the point that it's so skewed towards corporate, it's unbelievable now. But YouTube is selling us out. The YouTube is selling the creators out, selling the fans out. They are, you know, Google is letting the big corporations buy YouTube is what's happening, and you know, this big controversy that's been going on the last couple of months about ads. You know, they're estimating that the advertisers that are pulling out of AdSense because the corporations want to control the narrative of the message that's going out there. They're saying that, you know, Google could lose say $800 million, almost $1 billion. You know, that the advertisers are pulling. Well, they said that this year alone they're talking like something like $250 million that the advertisers are pulling out of YouTube AdSense. Now, I've noticed a big drop in ad revenue on the videos. I've noticed it's almost 50%, and I'm thinking, well, basically this video that I'm telling you to watch, like I'm telling you guys, you have to watch it. It'll really enlighten you on what's going on here. There's not many ads out there. Like I've noticed a big difference that my videos are not generating the ad revenue, and I've actually gotten a lot of messages from people saying that there's no ads on the videos, and it's because the advertisers are pulling out because they want to control the message and they want to kill off all the small creators. What's happening is YouTube is selling out to the big mainstream media. The mainstream media is freaking because independent creators are taking their audience, and they think that if they take over YouTube, they're going to get you back. Now, you know, once you leave the mainstream the mainstream media matrix and start watching what you want to watch and when you watch, and you know, and real content, it's hard to go back to that scripted you know, cable stuff again. I personally haven't had, you know, mainstream media in my house in over 10 years. I don't have TV, I don't have satellite, I don't have any of that. Everything I watch is online, and I can't even imagine. It's sad. It's really sad because I have, you know, put my heart and soul into YouTube because I love being a YouTuber. It's given me a lot of independence, and I get to share a crazy adventure with a lot of great people. And YouTube is saying that, you know, like it's your days are numbered. And there's a site that I've created, another channel as a backup channel. It's on vid.me. I'll put the link below, right below the video. Vid.me, vid.me. The 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub has a mirror channel there that I'm putting videos up, that I'm posting, because I don't trust YouTube. I don't, with the amount of stuff that's going on, the amount of you know, unmonetization that's going on, the you know, the games, the search results, I've watched since last June, and it doesn't make any sense. You know, why? You know, one, like the recommended videos, you know, YouTube suggesting my channel has dropped way off, and it's not just me. It's like I'm I watch a lot of videos from a lot of creators saying the exact same thing, and I've said nothing to you. I've talked about it. I haven't talked anything about it to you because I've sort of like been watching what's going on with my own channel and watching other creators, and it's time for you to know, things like how you mysteriously become unsubbed to the channel, or you don't even get notification that about that I've uploaded a video, which if you go on the page and right beside the subscribe button there's a little bell. You need to click on the bell and click off notification, because YouTube won't tell you that I'm uploading. They want you to watch what they want you to watch. Specifically mainstream media content, which if you go to the YouTube trending page now, it's just nothing but TV clips. They're taking over YouTube, and I'm not the only one that's noticing this. A lot of big YouTubers are seeing it, and they're doing videos on it, and once you start looking down this rabbit hole, you're going to be surprised how many big YouTubers are saying enough's enough, and they're bringing it to their to the attention of their fans and subscribers, because YouTube is headed down a path which I don't know where it's going. I don't even think they know where they're going. But I know one thing: I ain't going to stay blindly on this train and just let them derail me on what I want to do. So like I said, I've set up a channel on vid.me. I highly recommend you sign up, get a membership there like you do with YouTube, and subscribe to the channel, so that just in case, because I post there every day. Every video that I put on YouTube, I put on vid.me. Because I just don't trust YouTube, and just in case. But what's happening is, with this demonetization, what they're doing is they're starving us. They're starving the creators, and if they make it so that there's no money in it, we stop making videos. And that's their plan. They're doing it to a lot of big YouTubers. They're putting the screws to them. So it's like the day's going to come. The only way you're going to be able to watch the content you want to watch is if you're willing to support the creators, because the big corporations, they don't want you watching independent creators. They don't, because they can't control the message. The last thing they want you, an example, like Monsanto, the last thing they want, Monsanto wants you to be watching is how to grow and raise your own food, factory farming. They don't want you to know how to raise animals, humanely. Like, it's not just the news that's getting targeted. Everything's getting targeted on YouTube, makeup channels, opinion channels. It's on and on and on. Like, they are hitting everything. Like, if the Duck Adventure had 800,000 subs and was and had all this had a massive audience, do you think Animal Planet wouldn't think that they could make their own Duck Adventure show? And they wouldn't have me, they wouldn't have Doug, they would have their own, because one, I would have to give up my identity online. I would have to hand over my show. I would have to hand over my channel, everything. If an example, if Animal Planet came along, and the reason I know this is because I have talked to them, and they basically say, if we even consider you, you have to hand over your image and likeness, and you have to hand over everything that you've built to them to control. So if somebody in a boardroom is controlling what I'm doing in my backyard, that is the way they operate. They take over. And if I'm not willing to take over, then they'll create their own reality show. And you'll have to watch a scripted, fake, basically, show. You won't be getting the real thing like you're getting here. So I wanted I wanted to do this video, and it might not come off that well, but I had to share this information with you, and I strongly recommend, guys, watch this. Like, it's 20 minutes long. But you need to know, as a YouTube viewer, what's going on behind the scenes and what creators, myself and everybody else is being put through right now by corporate. Unless something happens big that YouTube snaps out of it and sees that this is the death of YouTube, and they stop, Google says, whoa, we better stop. This is going to turn YouTube into MySpace. It's going to continue down this path, and the day's going to come. You're not going to see unique content anymore. Real content. And I highly recommend anybody that has a YouTube channel, open one on vid.me. Don't wait till the last minute. Start putting your videos up there. I just had to share this with you. Like I said, I've been watching so many videos on this topic. Because I've watched what it's affecting me, affecting the ducks here and the channel, and I've watched the ad revenue drop by almost 50% because there just is no ads. because of all these big corporations pulling out. And I would love a list of all these corporations, because I would make sure I would never patronize any of them, but they feel that they don't want to advertise to YouTube audience. They're mad, that we're not sitting in front of a TV watching, linear entertainment where it's just spewed to us. They control the narrative. They don't want this interactive stuff. They don't want you talking, you interacting with creators. They don't want you thinking on your own. It's like they're upset that they have lost control, and it's starting to show now with what's taking place. With their purse strings, they've closed the purse on YouTube, and to have $250 million this year alone disappear. Well, actually, this last 3 months, they're saying that they've pulled their advertising budget. There's a lot of missing ads, which translates into missing revenue for creators like myself. That it's going to come to the point that unless you're supporting the show, there isn't going to be a show. And that's the way it's going to happen here. Because, and I know a lot of people say, well, YouTube started with, no ads, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. Well, look at the videos. They were hack videos, they were webcam videos, there was no production value, you didn't do anything with an overhead. YouTube has come a long way. Look at what I'm doing here with the show. I'm raising these animals to feed the homeless and donate to the food bank, and we're going on our 4th year with the ducks, and it's like, you don't do this without ads, guys. It's the bottom line, and now they're putting the screws to all creators. It's not just controversial subjects, it's everybody, because so much ad revenue has been pulled out of the system. It's affecting everybody, and it's affecting the ducks. So it's like, we need your support, and I don't want to e-bag, and that's one of the reasons why I'm headed big down the merchandise, because I want to give you something back for helping. You help the show, at least I can give you something. I just don't want to say, give. It bothers me to ask for help. But if you give me some help and I give you something back, hey, it's good for both of us. And you help out a worthy cause and you get something in return. It's not just me asking for money for nothing. But I just wanted to share this with you today. I know it's not the best video. I'm not articulating myself the best, but it's because I'm so upset about this subject. Because I've seen what's happened since last June, and it's really picked up speed this year. Like it's heading downhill really hard and really fast. It's shocking, actually, and if it wasn't for your support, it wouldn't be a good thing. So anyways, I'm going to leave the link below for the video that you absolutely, please watch it, guys. Like, please, you need to watch this video so that you can, it's very well put together so you can understand what's going on. And I'll put the link to the new duck channel for vid.me so that, you know where we're at, just in case something ever happens. Because, I think when the plug gets pulled on YouTube, there's going to be no warning that the crap's going to go downhill really fast, and I just want to make sure the ducks have a home, and that we can continue this journey that we're doing and spreading all this love. Anyways, that's what I wanted to share with you, and I really hope you do watch the video. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show. Good night, ducks.